$1,000, then we'll put your logo on every jersey.
Something like that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You either got to sponsor one team or all of them. Put like a limitation on that, so you be like, all right, nigga, like shit, I want to sponsor the whole. All right, then boom, and then have another joint with, cause find out the stipulations of wherever we go to find out like if we could put stickers on the court if we want, if we can. Because if they say that's cool, then we can like, all right, well, if you donate
on the baseline, you're gonna be half court. You have different price tiers from where you're at.
Exactly.
Whatever price tier you in, that's
you
where
put
you
your sticker right on the court, and then you know what I'm saying.
Or well, for us it's different because since we're not gonna have an overhead shot,
then it'll be, we'll get banners to put along the side of the court, whatever open side, and sticker on the. I mean, maybe sticker on the base. Well, that's why I said it matters with the gym, because if the gym got bleachers, then on the floor it makes sense. But if the gym ain't got no bleachers, then putting the shit on the floor would make sense, but only like in center court.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So if you want to sponsor the big sponsor, then you know what I mean. You want center court sponsor, it costs this much.
Right.
And the center court sponsor will come with the sticker on the floor and the logo on every shirt, on every jersey.
Yeah.
Some shit like that. You feel me?
Yeah, that's fire. Yeah, that's fire.
And what we could do is charge at the door and split that with the gym.
Yep.
Because the entry fee or whatever we have after the first one, you know what I'm saying? We already, well, with the first one, what we do? We would still have to do it some type of entry fee.
What's up, y'all? Yeah, it definitely would be an entry fee because you would have to, yo, what's up, y'all? Yeah, it would definitely have to be an entry fee because you're going to have to pay because there's going to be so much promotion. You're going to be getting promoted for the next 6 months. Like,
matter of fact, we're going to make so much bread off the auditions. I'm saying auditions, but you know what I mean. We're going to make so much bread off the auditions that by the time we get to the teams and draft, because we could do it like, we could do it where we have kids come and they get drafted. You know what I'm saying? So that way you don't, people who want a ball but they don't have a whole team won't be cut out. You know what I'm saying? And that way, or you know what I'm saying? Like get a couple people that would want to be coaches, and then get them to draft, but then have like, it don't have to be the youngest kids, but you know what I mean? Like, get it so we'll have like, I keep saying auditions. What would be the correct term for them again? It's slipping. Tryouts. Yeah, so we have tryouts. The gym before that time, that's when we do runs, run the runs, pick the teams. You know what I mean? The different coach pick teams and shit, do the runs, do all there. They write down the names and shit like that. And then when they get a call back for the draft. And when you get to the draft, everybody wrote their names down. Everybody who's on a board, on somebody's board, get the call back. You know what I'm saying? But then everybody, it should be still should be a list though, to where people can go undrafted still. So we'll tell everybody, look, write all the names down on the list. Even if you don't get picked in the draft, you still can get picked up. You know what I'm saying? So if we do it like that, and there's enough people, then it don't have to be a 6-7 man team. It can be an 8-9 man team. You know what I'm saying? Like that. You know what I mean? Because then, you know, we'll make it so they have to fill in with rosters. Because when it comes to that, it's going to be a fee. Because even once you get on, it's going to be a fee because the refs going to have to get paid every time. So it might. So we'll make it. Find out how much the refs
do every game. Yeah. They had to pay the
you
$5 for refs.
So the league dues would be like, we could do like every time they come to league dues, it'd be like $25 and $50 a person. You know what I mean? Don't make it a lot. But if we do have enough teams that have people there, we can make it cheap
for the games that night. That $25, $50.
No, that's why. But no, that's why you do it every game night. That's how every rec do it.
Yeah, you pay that.
So they don't have to pay. But the difference between how we do this, we're going to get paid more because we're going to have multiple teams and all the games is going to happen on one night. So it's not like we got to spread it out and keep paying the refs. We're paying the refs for however much they charge an hour or, you know what I'm saying, or a game right then and there. You feel me? So we once we figure out how many people,
figure what? What are you talking about, bro?
Once we find out how many teams we want it to be, then we can map out, you know what I'm saying,
right?
How much we would charge them based off of how much a ref would charge per hour a game and shit like
that. Yeah, that should be worked out. We do that. That should definitely pop. Yo, what's up, y'all? What's going on? Like the video? About to get started in a minute.
Get a nice professional announcer, male or female, don't matter. We can look that up. We can look up high school announcers, whatever. Right. Get a nice professional announcer to go that we feel like can fit our vibe, so we could talk mess. You know what I'm saying? While they keep track of the game.
Let me take a shot on halftime. Oh, time out. Oh, let me get that.
But the moving camera that's gonna be with us the whole time. That's what they're here for. So even when they see you going to do that, and if I'm not doing it, they can still hear me.
Video.
You feel me? Mm-hmm. Oh, he go. Oh. You know what I mean? I can do all that shit.
Yeah, that would be dope. I don't know if I can sponsor fucking basketball tournament. Yeah.
I want to start off with a basketball tournament,
and
then start doing baseball too.
Anything.
No, basketball and baseball.
Baseball is where it's at.
I know, but I think it's easier to get people for basketball.
Basketball just because
once you get known, baseball, everybody will go because they won't get hurt.
So that I always have love for basketball, but baseball. Oh yeah, if I did any other sport, oh yeah, it's gonna be baseball. You're tripping. The economy for baseball, like you don't even. I didn't even realize how big baseball is.
No, like #1 American sport.
Yeah, baseball is.
And you know why it's easy to get popular people to play celebrity baseball and shit like that?
Why is that?
Because it's less likely you'll get hurt.
Yeah.
It's more standing around. They can play around and joke and be more personality. Basketball, you gotta be more interactive. And now how it is now, they don't just let people who can't play ball at all play in celebrity games anymore. You actually gotta have some type of skill to play them. Or you gotta be so popular and they'll give you like a minute here and there and won't pass you the rock. But I've been seeing that for a minute. Like, yo, I want to do that shit.
What? Oh yeah, definitely doing that. That's an easy little. Easy check.
Call a whole big like little buck bandit ballers or buck bandit little ballers or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that.
Right.
Everybody get a different color. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Logos you on in front.
Yep.
Numbers. I'll pick. Or Will. I keep saying my bad because I was thinking this for a long time. But Will pick all the numbers that each team would get, but each team would have all the same numbers. So like it'd be like 0, 1, 3. You know what I mean? All the popular numbers. 3, 15, 2. You know what I'm saying? Fucking 77 for the odd person who might be. You know what I mean? Like
that'd be fine.
And each team, they all get the same numbers, so we can keep track of the numbers. That helps with the statistician, but if you keep in the numbers, like you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. 23. You know what I mean? The main numbers, kids like when they go.
Right.
13. We can get shit to work through. We just had to find a gym. Once we find a gym, we had a conversation with them and let them know what we're trying to do. And by next summer, we want to do this, but we want to start promoting it now so we can see what type of momentum we can get and who will want to sign up for it or whatever like that. You mind we do that? So pretty much every week or every other week for a year, we gonna go up there, shoot shit up there, do shows up there too, just to keep people aware that it's coming. You know what I'm saying? And while we promoting the basketball tournament, I know at least two people who will want to get their kids in a joint and or be a coach and or be a coach. You know what I'm saying? That's realistic. That's not like, oh my, I'm gonna play because he like they sons are actually really good and they coach. So it'd be like it'd be a good time to let them ball because they're not in school and they don't have enough money to travel. Right. And it still keeps them active and gives them publicity. Because no matter what and that's the conversation we're gonna have when we sit all of them down. Yep. It don't matter what nobody else doing here, how good you think anybody else is, or how bad you think anybody is. This is your chance to make, as a kid, to make your highlight tape and make it real, so you can work on your craft to get better. You know what I'm saying? To be able to promote yourself out to the world, to get your followers up, so that way by the time you really ready to do something with it, people will be able to follow your journey. You know what I mean? This is the time for you to take advantage. So we got cameras out here, we got clips. We ask nobody to film for anything for more than 3 minutes. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to have to take phones and nothing like that, but we just ask don't film the whole game because we don't want the whole thing to go. We want it to go out professionally. Once the game is out, you can post your videos. But we ask for y'all to share the videos we post of your kids because if it's going to help y'all more than it's going to help us. You know what I'm saying? Give them that spiel like that. Nigga, you ain't gonna do nothing but respect it. Like, yeah, well, why would you keep posting from a phone when the network is share clips? Share our shit. You know what I mean? If it's your kid in the thing and you wanna be tagged to it, just you know what I'm saying, say something under the post. We'll make sure we tag you to it. We're real friendly on tagging people who work it is. We ain't doing it just to do it. You know what I mean? Like we had that spill, the same type spill I had to have with artists, bro. It's not they cannot get it. They cannot get it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You cannot get it. If this shit could do what I'm hoping it could do, I want to get to a point where we got monitors, big ass monitors we could travel with, and to have a gym that we could go to and put monitors up while we doing that shit. Show the stream while we while we doing it.
That's for the special. Yeah, hey, we had that bag on there, bro. But yeah, like yeah, that's a scheme right there. Have travel and drink.
I mean, we got hotspots, so we can stream anyway. But I think it'd be more beneficial for us to do the post production, so we can make sure the audio is right, so we can put names on the screen and shit. We got two on the score on the screen and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. If it's gonna be a couple games, it's gonna be like that's gonna be hours in our editing because then you gotta have a game tracker, all types of shit. I ain't like I got somebody else.
Oh, hey, take a minute.
That's why I said. That's why a lot of tournaments and shit all happen in one day. You know what I'm saying? If we want to do a league, it got to be like a once every 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Once every 2 weeks. Once a month ain't enough. You know what I'm saying? Well, it is. It is. If we do like if we do an annual joint and all the games is played in a weekend or 2 days or something.
2 years, all the games, one day.
Like say Friday is the tryouts, Saturday is the draft, Sunday is the tournament. But there's no practice time, so that's what's gonna fuck it up. And once a month is like, all right, the tryouts is this month. Next month you get called, you come in for the draft, and then the next month the league start. Is there a 3 month span where no basketball happens? That's right. Or it had to be 1 month tryout, next month draft, and then 2 weeks after that the tournament. So that way you get 2 weeks to practice with the team you play with. Yeah, something like that. It would have to be something like that. Because if we do a league, that's an ongoing, you know what I'm saying? And it got to be closer, and then it's a lot of editing. So we would have to do less TV. We would have to keep it to like 4 teams. You know what I'm saying? So in order to maximize it, but do it all in one day and not, you know what I mean, and not make it so we gotta rush to edit it faster, then it has to be a tournament, everything filmed in one day. You know what I'm saying? The games at the record park, did they go to a certain school? Didn't they go to a certain score?
I don't know their format.
I gotta look that up.
Yeah, I don't know their format. I don't even know if it was a tournament, like if it's a tournament or not. Like I don't know how that shit went.
I'm gonna have to look up the joint because what I'm thinking of, it can't be. It can't be. It got to go to a certain score and then win by like 2 or some shit like that. You know what I mean? So it got to be like going to 25 or 21, depending on how old the kids is. Because if they can't score, ain't no point. You know what I'm saying? Right. 1s and 2s to 20 to 22 or 25 straight or some shit like that. You know what I mean? 22 win by 2 or 25 straight. Some shit like that. If they score.
4 10-minute quarters. Okay.
Yeah, but that's because they played one game. They didn't do a couple games in one day. Because what we're gonna do is we still wanna do real time game, what you call it? Stats per bucket or something like that. So if a nigga had 10 points in the game, right? But 2 of those was 3s and 2 of those was 2s. Wait. 10 points in the game. So, if he got 10 points in the game, right? And all of them was 3s, but we count them by 2, then the nigga really got what? 15, right? Mm-hmm. He really got 15 because it's gonna be per. I forgot the what's the name for it, but adjusting it towards what it really is. We count 1s and 2s, but really it's 2s and 3s. So nigga, you really got 15. So we're gonna be able to do it, but that's going. The only thing about that is that's gonna put a cap on a motherfucker that could drop 50. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing about that. So we kind of gonna have to do minutes, but it's gonna have to be less than 10 minutes for sure. Like 8-minute quarters or some shit like that, or 7-minute quarters. 6. You gonna have to 2K 6-minute quarters.
Like TK in this bitch.
It's a little bit more than that half of a real game.
You dropping all them fucking points in the game, but if you can drop in 6 minutes, shit. 6-minute quarter. What you talking about?
Oh shit! I didn't know I smoked the whole thing.
I know that.
What?
Rocket Park had 10-minute quarters.
Yeah. But they had like stars and shit up there.
Done.
It ain't like they had other people come out there. They better have 10-minute quarters. They come out for 21.
Yeah,
right. They gonna be mad as shit.
Straight.
AR scored 3 buckets. I ain't come down here to watch AR score 3 buckets.
Enough of y'all, dude. Give me. 10 minute. 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 10 min
That's why I said it's different because if it's kids, we can do that 21 shit or 16 or 15 because they're not going to score a lot.
Right, exactly. Yeah, going back.
But it'd probably be better to put a timer on them because they might not even meet all that. So that makes more sense too.
Right.
So we just have to figure out what the timer would be, how much time we would go. I gotta do a little bit more research on what's the average time allotted for how many games it would be. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly. You know, do research on
If
all
we
that.
did this amount of minutes, how much real time would that be?
Right.
Counting timeouts and shit like that.
All right, because 10-minute quarters, that game will last for
3-4
an
hours.
hour and
3-4
a half on a chill. Like, yeah, if it's over
on TV,
yeah.
nigga,
Oh, on
3 or
TV?
4
Oh, yeah, on
hours.
TV, guaranteed. Or if they got it 2.5 hours on a short, like if it's a fast game, like no overtime,
TV time
not a lot of time. Yeah, but yeah, on TV, oh yeah, no, we gotta stretch this down to 4 hours. Absolutely, you're tripping by any means necessary. If y'all don't want to call timeout, we call the timeout for y'all. Hold up, put the call in. Y'all gotta call timeout right quick.
But even all that time, real time, the game still be like 2-3 hours.
Yeah, 2-3 hours.
Because I distinctly remember going to games and then coming out and it'd be dark. 50, you know what I mean?
50-minute game. Like, how is it 12-minute or 12, 24, 48? Nigga, 48 minutes, bro. Why am I here for 2.5 hours? I'm in the show for 3 hours, bro.
Timeouts, delays.
The pregame, you know what I mean? Like, you got to factor all the once you factor all that in, you're in that joint for a good 3 hours, 4 hours, like you said. TV time for guaranteed 4 hours. If you in there physically, 3 hours. You only chopping an hour off that time. That's a fact. So yeah, that shit got 5-6 minute quarter. That shit still fuck around be fun. 45 minutes. Nigga. This shit 20
I watch
minute
a lot
games,
of shit where
nigga.
niggas draft niggas and they play all together the same day. So I don't even think we gotta spread it out, pause that for when it comes to the time limit on drafting them and them playing games together. Cause they not professionals. You know what I mean? They don't need all that fucking time. They want ball. They came to the ball. Imagine showing up, doing the tryout,
Nigga, I came
and then
ball,
wait
like,
next month to get drafted.
I bet.
No, the tryout would be the ball. That's why I'm saying I don't want them to ball the same day as the tryout. I want the draft. At least the draft would be the same day as the tryout. You know what I mean? So it's fresh in everybody's mind. But I wanted to turn the draft into a thing. That's the only reason why I didn't want to do the draft the same as the tryout. I wanted to do a different day at the gym. Had the niggas show up. They can be dressed, whatever. Had the film for that too. Get some chairs, put that shit out there. Charge niggas to come if they want to come. Bringing a monitor in there and shit like that. Pre-record whoever we draft and shit, and then do that shit live on there, or do it live right there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. That's
but
anywhere.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas get dressed up, come out, get drafted, come on stage, get their jersey. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. I was thinking some small shit like that. But it'll look big though, Paul. It's a lot, right? I said that seemed like a lot. What? The shit I was talking about.
That's possible. Possible, my friend.
Yeah. shit we talking about before we even get to the point that we can do it. Right? So that's how you know it's going to happen. When you start making plans like that, coming in line for it to happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like the video. Make sure y'all here in the morning. You already know what time it is. Straight up. You know what time it is, and you know what time it ain't. It's lock on right there. Lock on right there. Oh, yeah. What's up, y'all? What's up with y'all? Did you cop up yet? Did you cop up? What time it is, man? Did y'all cop up? Cop up TikTok. Cop up right now. Stop playing. Stop playing. Get this money. It's the motto. It's the motto. Get this money. Get this money. Stop acting funny. Straight up. Happy Memorial Day out there to everybody. Y'all had some barbecue. You had some barbecue today. Right? Barbecue in the rain. Go on TikTok with barbecue in the rain. You got it. Alright. Hey, I said, I'm going to get this barbecue by any means necessary on Memorial Day. Yeah, buddy. That shit would have had to wait. That shit would have had to visit. Make sure you cop up too. Make sure you cop up. Right there. Make sure you cop up. Okay, man. That's so cool. Man, another day, another dollar. Oh. Holla. Oh. Oh. You go cop up. It ain't this one, but it's close enough. You ain't getting this. It's exclusive. Exclusive.
DJ Cool D. Exclusive.
Exclusive. You gotta be a member. Yeah.
Haha.
Gotta be subscribed and be a member.
Money over bitches.
Gotta subscribe and be a member. Give me some motherfucking barbecue.
Barbecue.
Tastes so good, make you wanna smack your mama. Hey mama.
What, boy? What the hell you want?
Come down to Willie's barbecue.
He said, boy, what the hell you want? Man.
Tastes so good, make you wanna smack your mama. It's crazy.
Don't it, Willie? Yeah, boy.
That's the crazy.
He got his brother to do it. He got his brother to slip shit up.
Who would have knew? Who would have knew? What's up? What's up? Like the video on your way in. TikTok, YouTube, like the video. About to get started with the Buck Bandit podcast in a minute. You already know what time it is. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Ski.
That's how it's supposed to go. I can't remember the last time I wore a fucking jersey.
Jersey up.
What the fuck?
Yes, sir. Like the video on your way in. Alrighty.
Shit, you might as well call it. I'll be the month before because I be just because I be paid earning for the month before. I always be the month.
Gotta be, man. Good shit. Time.
Yeah, yeah. Pew pew. Well, we had the shit set up on YouTube and shit. You gotta make the money the month before.
Yeah, I get my residual check. You ain't? Check is
That's the only thing. You gotta wait for it, but at least you know what you got coming. You can work around it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, YouTube money is gonna be crazy. Keep this shit up. Watch. Shit about to be crazy.
More money than you ever seen.
Yeah.
More money than you ever seen. Just ask my queen. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what it is. We back here once again live on the Buck Bandit podcast, episode 189.
189, son.
You already know what it is. I'll be your boy Buck Bandit Reno.
Buck Bandit Pig.
And it's another hot week, another crazy episode, and a lot more things going on. But before we get into today's show, you know what I need y'all to do. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell.
Ding.
Tell a friend to tell a friend to do what?
And then tell them again.
And if you haven't yet, make sure you join our members only. Members only. Members only. See all of our videos, shorts, clips, shows, advice, whatever we got to offer, at least a week or two in advance, man. Be one of the first to say you've seen it first. Don't be late. Shout out to our 162K plus subscribers.
And counting.
We appreciate every last one of y'all.
Yeah.
Keep them coming, man. We're going to keep this content coming. You know what I mean? A whole lot to talk about today. P, you got anything to say before we get into this today?
Man, appreciate the subs, man. Appreciate y'all, out there showing us love. Make sure y'all just stay tapped in. Got a lot more coming.
You already know. And with that said, we're going to start off this show talking about Clarissa Shields, man. Hey. Once again. Yeah, but before we do that, check out the word from these messages.
Official messages.
I said 162. We had 163.
Excuse me.
That's cool, because when they see it, they're going to be like, oh shit, they have 180.
160. Type up.
They said 160 when they shot this? We back, and like I said, we got a crazy show for you today. A couple of things we need to talk about. And like I said, what we going to talk about today here on 189.
189, son.
Shout out to our 163K plus subscribers once again. We're going to talk about Clarissa Shields, man. And if you haven't seen it, the video was out and went viral. She was arguing with the female boxer, Alicia Baumgartner. You know what I mean? She looked nice and all that, but she messed with a lot of different boxers. But this, neither here nor there. She was arguing with Clarissa Shields, and Clarissa Shields, you can hear her say, stop bringing, you can say whatever you want about me. Stop bringing up my relationship and all that other stuff. Stop bringing up stuff that ain't got nothing to do with fighting or nothing. And she was like, Alicia Baumgartner was like, bitch, I'm going to talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about, and you ain't going to do nothing about it. And you know what happened next?
You ain't do nothing about it.
Oh, no. She did something. She caught the Will Smith slap. Clarissa Shields slapped this shit out of her. You know what I'm saying? And she didn't even look like she was stepping forward to fight back. She was just looked shocked, like, oh, my God. Did she slap me? Yeah, you just got slapped. She's looking around for confirmation, man. They confirmed it.
They got confirmed.
So my thing is, first off, what do you think about that situation? And what do you think about people who talk a lot online, but this is a situation where clearly the person you keep talking about, you see face to face, you got slapped, and now you threatening to sue.
Listen, man, of course you gonna. That's the whole name of the game. I'm gonna talk trash to you. And if you put your hands on me, I'm gonna sue you.
But even if she a fighter too,
talk trash, like man, you ain't fighter. Don't be out here talking trash if you don't want to get the beats put on you. Like that's rule number one of the game, bro. Like you gotta make it to cops. You gotta make it to the courthouse and all that to file the paperwork. Like you want to put in the hospital. Like,
but in this instance, it's two fighters. Can you respect a fighter for not fighting back and using the police to fight back? Because if they was to scrap, nobody would. They would let it at least go on for a second. You didn't even want the smoke after.
First of all, her name is Baumgartner. So
bomb on bitch.
That means she don't gotta fight. You know what I mean? Like she just probably, you know what I mean, happen to be okay in fighting.
No, she nice as shit.
That's what I'm saying.
She a black girl, she bad.
That's what I'm saying. Like her name is Baumgartner. Like she got some bread somewhere. Like your name Baumgartner. You got some bread somewhere, like so you ain't really probably ever had to fight other than outside the ring, so you ain't realize that, like, hold up, if I talk trash to somebody, they might trash me. Obviously, she got some trash.
She's a fighter too.
I mean, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's difference between being a fighter, being from the hood, and being a fighter and being from the suburbs. Because when you're a fighter, you're from the suburbs, you ain't really got into a fight out other than in the ring. Outside, like you still talking.
I mean, I don't know her story, but what you saying?
Her name is Baumgartner, bro.
Okay.
I don't know the girl from a can of paint. What I'm telling you is,
She ain't no Clarissa Shields. She ain't fought like Clarissa Shields been fighting. Like she ain't fighting just in the ring. Like she been fighting, and then they were like, "Yo, why don't you just go in the ring?" Like that's how that happened. Baumgartner, they put her in the ring and found out she was nice. Like, oh, you ain't are okay. Oh yeah, you can do this. You know what I mean? Like her folks was like, we don't really. But nah, you can just try it out. She happened to be alright. His name's Baumgartner. She ain't been in no street fight, bro. So when she got slapped, that's why I didn't even, bro.
That's why she got froze.
Listen, man, listen to me, yo. I know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Yeah. So she got slapped in real life outside the ring. She like, oh, ain't no rough here, ain't no. Damn. I ain't got no gloves on. What is this? You know what I mean? Shit, I thought we could just talk trash to people and we can walk away without getting paused. Yeah. Like, because any person who's been in a fight in the street before, no, you can't just say anything to anybody, especially when they give you a fair warning.
When she was giving, I understand exactly what you're saying, because while she was giving her fair warning in her face, she was slapping down the warning as she was giving it to her. Nobody so the only response was a slap.
Nobody doing that who been in the real street. Yo, bro, you ain't gonna call me for more time.
Say it again.
Now every real in the world know that if you say it one more time, that's war. But everybody know that.
When somebody say what you gonna do about it, it's inviting.
It's inviting. That's what I'm saying. So it's what people know it's war, bro. But
who's looked at as the aggressor in that situation?
That's the person who don't want to. The person who not taking the cues of yo. Listen, this ain't that. Let's just cut it right here. This ain't that.
So you saying that
if the person go beyond that, they the aggressor. Because any real person,
even if it wasn't touching,
because any real person knows it's certain keywords. It's certain keywords that people who've been in real street fights know that if these keywords are said in this specific manner, we know that we just got to be like, all right, bro, you got it. Like you know that if you don't say that, it's all bets is off.
What if the person getting slapped says, "What you gonna do about it?" And I'm just want to ask this question, and this you could give your intrusive thought response, and then you could give me the legal response. Mm-hmm. What happens in the eyes of both situations where somebody says, "What you gonna do about it?" Mm-hmm. In the eyes of your intrusive thoughts, tell me, and then in the eyes of the law, like be real. What would they say?
Oh yeah, for sure. Somebody be like, "What I'm gonna do about it?" They gonna do something about it.
You like the shit out you like it.
Pause. You wanna get the pause.
Okay. In the eyes of the law, what would that?
You go to jail.
The one who slapped or the person who is the person talking seen as the aggressor or no?
No, it don't matter. But in the eyes of the law, you slap somebody, you're going to jail. I don't care what they said to you. They press charges, of course, they're going to have to pay that check for sure. Absolutely. So you can't do it. And I'm a firm believer. And that people, man, oh yeah, you can't say whatever you want because somebody might put the pause on you. However, if you put the pause on somebody, you're going to have to pay some bread. It is what it is. If you ain't got no bread, you're going to jail. So it is what it is.
Depending on how much she got to pay, it
might be worth. That's what I'm saying. Like when you know what I mean.
She might have bet that out before she did it. Like it'd probably be a little quick little 20,000.
It's like when Will Smith slapped the reporter. That's crazy. Will Smith got a background of slapping people too. We didn't even realize it. But when he slapped the reporter, like
no, that's different.
Like that was worth it. Like he got fined and all that, but I'm pretty sure Bull probably sued. He didn't get fined. If he did though, it would have been well worth it. That's sexual assault. It would have been well worth it to pay you a little $20. Dog, don't do that. I would do it. I would pay that $20 every time somebody tries to. What the hell is wrong with you, bro? That was crazy.
You know how many stories came out with people that said you know how many stories came out with people that said before they got famous how Denzel either choked them or slapped them because they got too close. You know how many comedians, all types of people got stories about Denzel doing that? So it happens, bro, because niggas get too overzealous and not everybody going to run to the police. My only thing with her is I used to like Alicia Baumgartner, but hearing that you even willing to sue after all that shit you was talking, instead of slapping her back or at least making it look like you trying to fight, like you, so you did all that woofing just to get a check. You wasn't really about none of that shit.
Exactly.
Like,
Baumgartner.
so to me, for Clarissa, it's worth it because it's like, what you gonna say now? You got slapped and you ain't do that. So you can talk tough on all your IG lives all you want now. Go ahead. Cause everybody gonna say in your comments, dog, when she slapped you.
She slapped you and didn't do nothing.
At
least, even if you try to do something and get trashed, at least you tried to do something. At least you stood up for yourself. Like you just got slapped and just don't do nothing. Like that's crazy.
And on top of that, whatever money you gonna get is not gonna be enough. That's worth.
You be better off fighting. It ain't better if you get a bigger payday if y'all just rumble for real.
You gain some weight and just rumble around for real.
But yeah, she don't want that.
Yeah, no. But she nice though. This Baumgartner nice as shit. I'm not gonna hold you. Yeah. She's kind of like a smaller Clarissa, but pretty, but a little prettier. But she like a small Clarissa. Like she got hands, but she not on Clarissa level. Yeah, that's different. It's different level. Yeah. But leave your thoughts and comments below. What you think about that? For sure. Is Clarissa right or wrong for handling it how she handled it? And did Elisa Baumgartner bite off a little bit more than she could chew? You know what I mean? Maybe her mouth signed a check that her ass couldn't cash. You know what I mean? So shout out to Clarissa. You know what I mean? Maybe you shouldn't have hit her because she's one of the people who want to sue, but maybe you thought she wouldn't. Like Shiesty and Gucci Mane. Shiesty didn't think Gucci Mane would go to the law. He would think he would get it back in blood. He did. He said, no, I'm a businessman. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. That's what he said. But leave your thoughts and comments below. What do you think about that? You know what I'm saying? The next thing we're going to talk about. What's that? We're going to talk about this Mike Beasley and Lance Stevenson fight. Oh, okay. On the 8 Raw stream. Mm-hmm. They did a lot of promoting coming up to it. Ray J fought that night. Mm-hmm. He lost to Super Hot. All right. You know what I'm saying? He got a knot on his head. Everybody was doing split screens of him and Martin. You know what I'm saying? When he had the knots on his head from Tommy Hearns. And then and then he tried to script it, and then Super High just not hit him one time and knocked him out. Ray J can't fight. You know what I mean? But Mike Beasley and Lance Stevenson went at it. You know, I didn't think it was really. I felt like it was scripted in the beginning. Mm-hmm. When they went, they was throwing some punches, but you could tell they wasn't really trying to hurt each other. And then, you know, all this shit Mike Beasley talk, you would think he at least got hands. Like some of these niggas, like once they get into the fighting world, you can see how much they talking. They just big woofers. Like niggas bark, and really can't fight. They just good at talking shit. These dudes ain't good at fights, bro. Especially if they even a Mike Beasley, even though he's not the best NBA player, you got to think all throughout his life he's been nice in ball. So you get special, but ain't nobody really beefing with you. Yeah, but the way he talks, you would think he put hands on somebody. It's like a John Morant. Like John Morant might have been in a couple, but for real. Yeah, but John played ball, bro. Like John Morant, you talking like how he talking off the court, bro. Yeah, true. Yeah, Mike Beasley be on podcasts talking like that. He didn't have shit. We were here. What the fuck? Yeah, maybe he's just as passionate coming out. Mike Beasley a little bit off though too. Yeah, but I'm just saying the way he come off is like he kind of like come off kind of like how Matt Barnes come off like. Yo, I'm light skinned or whatever, but I would knock you the fuck out. And to see Mike Beasley in that light and see that, he really ain't got no hands. Like, he really can't. And then he fighting Lance, and it was quick, like, Lance just choking for like 3 seconds, and then fucking, he tapped out. And Lance Stevenson, he would think, I would think he was somebody who would have hands and all that, like, but like no, he got a little hands, but they was doing I would think somebody like MMA style. He probably been in a couple fights, but you never know. Like these dudes been nice all day. Like man, the nice basketball players I know, even if they is the tough, like ain't nobody really messing with them, bro. Like they just playing basketball, bro. You might talk a lot of trash, but the real dudes who they playing on the outside court, bro. Like who really got the joint in the car. Like y'all not really like. Nobody, but like, bro, you play basketball, bro. Like, stop, dog. But that just goes to show, like you said, it just shine a light on, like, even a Mike Beasley, you think that he talk,
heavy.
No, he's not husky. He's skinny and tall.
But he's just a big person. You know what I mean? Like you 6'5" or something.
And when you
to the average person,
if you that big, 9 times out of 10, unless you fishing to mess with people, like going to smash other niggas' girls or talking shit. If you play sports and you that tall, then you always at practice or going back and forth from home or practice or something like that. You're not really getting into that. People really not going to mess with you.
Bro, the average people, the most you going to get in the bit is probably the dudes on the team and like in the other basketball world and stuff like that. But in the regular world, bro, your homies are going to protect you. No, he play ball, chill. He ain't with that.
No, like, but you already know how to be protected.
Yeah.
Because most people
they not going to fuck with you anyway, bro. Most big niggas, that's why most big niggas, I was just about to say that. Most big niggas can't fight
because they never had to get in the
fight. Exactly. Your average brother, oh no, he's 6'2". I ain't like 6'2", not even big. So imagine niggas 6'6". Because they ain't got no hand-eye coordination. None of that. You know what I mean? And it makes sense. Like, so that's crazy, man. But Mike Beasley a little throwed off anyway, man. Something else with Mike Beasley. I don't know, dog. He been on his joint lately. I don't know.
I feel like it's a little him and a little bit of his character.
Okay.
At the same time, because you know when the camera's on, when he talk a certain way, certain shit go viral, so you stay the same way. But when you see certain footage, you can see the real him come out. Like, I was watching a clip of the boy AB and Dean the Great little stream they got, and they met up with Mike Beasley, and you can see the real him in there when he talking to him. Because he asked AB to show him some shit, so AB trying to show him some shit, and he looked all uncoordinated. I'm like, oh my god. I said, all these niggas that be talking, like, I'm like, damn, dog. Not to be, I'm not talking about him per se, but it had me think like, dog, if we get in an argument with these niggas in the entertainment industry, you know how bad we would dog these niggas? These niggas really never been in a fight, bro. Yeah. They never been slammed on their mitt. They never been hooked with it. Like, niggas body shot. You gotta fight with no breath. They never felt that, bro. Like that's. And I'm not saying I ever felt it, but I'm saying I made other niggas feel that type of stuff. And you never, like, I've been hit before. You never even been hit. So you just slap in her trees like, oh my god, I can't believe you just it happened. It's about to happen again. Pop. And it's different now because the reason why back in the day was like it was hard for you to reach like 20 and not have a fight ever. Like 20 years ago, it was like you in 6th, 7th grade, you gotta, and you don't like somebody. 9 times out of 10, y'all gonna rumble. But like it's like so in the past, well, I guess like 20, 30. It's like the separation is like bullying has changed to like where you don't even gotta see the person and then they can still bully you. Like that wasn't a thing 30 years ago. Like they had to physically see you to bully you, bro. No, they had to physically put hands. Come on my page and spam my page and bully me. Yeah, I mean, I can do stuff like take pictures of me while I'm my back turned to that school and stuff, and be like, no, like and at me while I'm at like, bro, it's different now. So it's like people ain't gonna be able to really have physical fights and they're like that's a thing of the past, bro. Like that's really not. So people really gonna get real. Fly with the mouth like we see and just expect them to not get slapped in the face in public. Or the big problem when they fight in the ring, like not gonna get knocked out. No, that's true. The big problem is though, the reason why they don't have fights because they'll go from either them wanting to commit suicide from them being bullied online, or they go shoot up everybody because they don't know how to go and slap somebody in the face. Because when you see certain shit or when you know certain shit, half the time the person who's saying all that shit, you go slap them, they won't talk about you no more. And I'm not promoting people to go slap people, but I'm talking about when you're younger and you're being bullied and you're around. My pop always told me to be a bully beater. Because 9 times out of 10, you punch that bully in his face, all the other people around ain't gonna do shit. They gonna be like, oh shit, all right, I ain't got nothing, I ain't say nothing. You know what I mean? And that'll stop that person. Nowadays, you'll punch somebody, they go home and talk more shit on the internet. So it's like, it be crash out. Niggas be like, I gotta erase you so you can't go home and get back on the net. It's crazy. It's crash outs. That's central. Yeah, you know what I mean? And it's sad to see Pooh Shiesty lead the charge with that. Yeah, you know what I mean? I mean, it had been happening before him, but he kind of like took the mascot fees.
No, he shouldn't have did that, man.
He
You
shouldn't
just
did that,
came
bro.
home, dog. You get like even if you ain't out, I know you mad. Listen, dog. Sometimes you just gotta thug it out.
Yeah,
Thug it out. Get your little couple dollars that you can get. You know what I mean?
He holding back that song. Cool. Figure it out a different way.
Exactly, bro. You can't bully your way out of a situation, bro. You gotta.
Not with nobody that's going to the police.
Yeah, you can't do it. And even if he didn't go to the police, so when he just got his contract now,
like, yeah, go get it back in blood.
Like, bro.
That's what he said, bro.
Yeah, that's
you laughing. I'm just saying the worst same words in the video.
Definitely did, but he's out of pocket, dog. That ain't gonna last. Ain't gonna last.
Yeah. Well, leave your thoughts in comments below. What do you think about that, man? Mike Beasley, Lance Stevenson, rumbling, Beasley tapping out. You know what I mean? Lance Stevenson, I think he blew in his ear a little bit while he's tapping. I don't know. I think he's LeBron. I don't know. But you gotta watch it for yourself. But we got a couple more things we want to talk about, and we gonna get to those things right after the word from these messages, man. We'll be right back.
Bless y'all. Bless
Yeah.
y'all.
Talking your mic.
Yo, yo, yo.
All right.
You.
Just make sure when you talking, you that close.
Yes. Some bullshit.
That last episode that I was showing clips of you, that shit was like an hour and 33 minutes.
Damn.
When we sit on Zoom, we can just talk and keep going. We don't gotta pay attention to the time. You know what I'm saying? That's why that last episode was like 40 gigs, 39 gigs.
What the shit?
Can you start the Giants over?
What? Jersey.